Thank you for the super chat, Otto. Thank you, sir. Any thoughts on the Klipsch THX 8000L in-wall speakers for LCR behind the screen, speakers?
There they are.
Also considering KEF THX in-walls. I mean, I haven't measured either. I haven't heard either, but I always see KEF stuff and it always looks legit.
KEF, it's hard to go wrong with KEF. Like at each price category, they seem to do really well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
usually a little more expensive than the
which one? What is it? KEF what? KEF THX in-wall? KEF THX.
Yeah, I've reviewed one of their THX in-walls. I don't remember the model, but it was really good. So I'd say that if it were me and somebody just said,
"You're talking about the KEF.
I need you to pick one or the other without hearing either one of them," I'm probably going to say KEF. Then I'm going to go with what I know, based off of their history.
I don't know.
And Klipsch is kind of a toss-up because sometimes they may sound somewhat neutral, and other times they may sound super bright. Their whole lineage, it doesn't really seem. They don't have. So people say that Klipsch has a sound. They don't. Their sound is completely different from one model to the next.
Well, I heard they have different designers for their heritage stuff.
Their heritage stuff, yeah,
versus the RP line and all those other ones.
Like even the Forte versus the Heresy 4. The Heresy 4 is probably one of the worst speakers I've ever heard. But the Forte 4 is not fantastic, but it's noticeably better. Like it's a lot better, at least in my opinion. And if you look at the data, I think it kind of backs that up too. So I was really confused by that. I'm like, what are they doing over there?
Well, I mean, if you want to go KEF, man, you can spend some money here. Look at this. $599 or $3,000 or $10,000 per.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like the directivity on some of this on the RP600M is not bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Like a lot of but it's just the weird older designs, I think. Like the heritage stuff, like they're just trying to stick to this particular look. And it's like a big old boxy thing. Whereas I think their RP is pretty
sometimes
decent.
you may, and out of the box, they may sound bright, but you could EQ it down, or you could turn them off axis and kind of help alleviate some of that harshness and the higher frequencies of their RP lines. I don't really dislike their RP lines per se. It's just, it's kind of a toss-up. Like you really just don't know for sure what you're going to get. Whereas with KEF, they usually will even have white papers out, so you can see, hey, here's the measurement, here's the sound that they're going for. Here's the dispersion angles, and you have an idea of what to expect and how to set them up, which is most important.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this fucker. 11,000.
Is that a Meta? Oh gosh, yeah. Could you imagine?
Here's. Whew. Yeah, I was surprised to see that the directivity on these RP600 M2s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that doesn't. I mean, other than this is obviously not good, right?
I'm okay with that because that's the vertical, right?
This is all vertical, but like
the waveguide, that's the waveguide to the mid bass, and they're pretty separated by probably 6 or 7 inches.
That doesn't look horrible though. Other than this thing and this,
right.
It doesn't look like anything that I would be upset about. It's EQable, right? And I think if somebody's using for home theater, maybe that's why people seem to like them. Like, they take pretty well to EQ.
Yeah.
So Otto says all his other speakers are Klipsch RP.
Well,
so should he just go with the Klipsch in-walls for this front?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, I'd say if all your other ones are already Klipsch and you like them, then sure, go ahead. If you were starting from scratch, then I'd probably say, I might go with the KEF.
Make sure to check out our audio-only version of the podcast at anchor.fm/Daily HiFi, or just go to your favorite podcasting service and search for Daily HiFi.